Well, he's a very good player. I've been experienced with him. I played him about 5, 6 times already in my career in high school, and so I knew his game. I knew that he's a really good player. I know what he does well, and with good players you can't fully stop them. So what I said to myself was that everybody's worried about him and guard him. Well, he's gonna have to guard me. He should worry about me. So a lot of times people get caught up with trying to stop somebody, but I need to make him work on the other end.
Do you feel that put you at an advantage then when going into tonight because you had that experience?
It definitely did, because I already knew what he was about. My mental approach was, not try to just shut him down. Of course, I'm not going to have him dominate me, but I came in the game thinking, I want him and the Ohio State Buckeyes to have to guard me so they can take some pressure from my team, because I'm not only providing points and rebounds, but I'm also getting him tired and causing their defense to focus on me and open up for other teammates.
Are you gaining more confidence on the offensive end? I mean, it seems like you're starting to take it a little more.
I definitely am. I do. Coach Andrews is working with me. He puts the time in with me. Coach McCaffrey watched tape with me in the game, and they're telling me they want me to be more confident. They're confident in my game, so I think it's up to me to translate that into the court and play hard and just be confident. And before the game, I just said to myself, just play like I'm on the playground in New York, like I've been doing when I started my basketball career. Ain't nothing but an organized game, so that's how I took it.
Is there any type of moral victory out of this? The fans might look at it and say, man, we lost to the #2 team in the country by 5. You guys look at it that way?
We look at it as we did some things well as we could have beat them, and we should have beat them because they had one good stretch, but we had them at a lot of different places, and we out-rebounded them. We did a lot of things well, and we were a good enough team to beat them. So I don't get caught up in moral victories. I'm just thinking the next time we're going to beat them, and looking forward to beating Purdue Saturday.
What did Soldier do there in that beginning of the second half? He kind of got off a little bit.
Yeah, he did, and that kind of got them going, and I guess that was expected because he kind of had to slow down the first half. He only had 2 or 3 shots from the field. The other was an offensive rebound. So, I guess it was his time to turn it up, but he definitely could have stopped the bleeding.
As he's just getting better position, it seemed like he was getting himself lower on the block.
Yeah, he just got good position, and that's his game. And he's blessed with some physical attributes that not everything is skill. Sometimes it's physical that people overpower you. So, and he's a good player. So a lot of people are big, but he's also skilled. So I definitely respect the way he plays, and I give him credit.
Well, you won't measure yourself. There aren't any moral victories, but you guys met. This is the best team on paper in the Big Ten, one of the best in the country. Is that something to measure yourself against and say how close you were against the #2 team in the country?
It definitely is. You can look at the tape and you can look at the game and say we can play with anybody. We should know that because I really believe that we are a really good team, and as many threes as we let Illinois hit, not to take any credit from them, we were still in that game, just like every other game this season. So I think we need to now go into attitudes and not worrying about getting blown out or worrying about how potent the other team is, but yet we need to attack and they need to worry about us, and we need to go out, execute game plans and believe we're going to win and do the little things to win the game.
You sound like you guys need a swagger. You bring a swagger to the team that maybe hasn't had for a while.
I like to play with a swagger because that's how you got to play. All good players have it, and all good teams have it, and that's what sometimes separates teams. A lot of times you see a good team playing bad against a less talented team who's playing good, but their swagger is that they're expecting to win. So a lot of times they come out winning. So we need to have a swagger of winning, which I think guys have, and I'm not saying that people are playing unconfident, but I just think that we've been in a lot of close games. So as a team, we definitely should believe that we can play with anybody.
Coach was talking about how the last couple of games you were feeling under the weather, and that as recently as yesterday you were starting to feel better. At what point did you get the sense that you were getting back to your normal self and could do the things that you were able to go out there and do tonight?
We've had some tough practices, but I don't make excuses, and I wasn't feeling too well. But even in the Illinois game, I wasn't feeling really well, but I was feeling better than I was feeling well enough to affect that game more than I did. And that's what I said after the game, that I sold my team short by giving that effort. And so my focus today was to come out, and if I couldn't do anything, I just give my team 100% of my energy. And it seems like when I do it, good results happen. So I just need to be consistent in my play. That's my next focus, being consistent and not having big games so few games. But every game provide my team the stuff that it takes to win.
The fans are on their seat ready to get a win, a big win. Do you guys feel that they're ready to just jump on this team's bandwagon and really get behind you guys?
I definitely do. I see the fan support, and every game, they get excited, and I love it. But we're ready to get a win also, and we're ready to. I feel like that as a team, I think we're really starting to realizing that we can do this. We don't have to be in a rebuilding year. We can play with everybody, and we are going to win some games as long as we stay focused and keep working.
Is this the type of game that you switch your commitment and decide to come to Iowa for, play the number 2 team in the country and matching up?
Well, it's definitely what I signed up for this year in the Big Ten. Coming in, it was 6 preseason top 25 teams. So it's definitely going to be a fight every game, and I feel like competition breeds excellence. I love high level of play because I feel like that's when I play my best. And I accepted this challenge, and so now it's my responsibility. I got what I wanted. So I got to just take advantage of my opportunity here.
Was that a no-brainer for you to follow your coach here, or did you have to really think about it being thousands of miles from home?
It was a no-brainer because I love Coach McCaffrey, I love Coach Andrew. I love the people at Siena, but those two coming here, I just really believed in them, and I know they really believed in me, and I just really valued that. And then, like you said, I can't pass up coming to Iowa, being able to play Iowa State, Michigan State. We do any real basketball player, that's where the fun's at right there.
What do you feel you guys need to do going forward here, especially you're going up against another talented team on Sunday in Purdue?
Keep playing tough, learn from my mistakes, and just get through tough stretches. Sometimes we kind of slip through stretches and we kind of dig ourselves a hole, but then we fight back. So just limiting. Coach said that after the game, limiting stretches. Instead of 13, make it 7. That way, them 2 threes don't make it a 7-point game. It makes it a 1-point game, and then we back on.